Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a BMW F30, F31, F34 and you need to remove and replace front drive shaft, the one that's coming from the transfer case to the front differential guys. Stay with us, we'll explain what needs to be done, everything from start to finish. That should work on BMW 3 Series from year 2012 to year 2019 guys. Before we start, let me guys quick introduce you to our channel. All the tools and parts that we use, we share the links in the description of the video below for your convenience, so please check it out. Another thing guys, every single car we get at the shop, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. But specifically on this model BMW, this generation exactly guys, we'll have more than 500 videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission in the shop here is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, that way we can keep providing this free information. Now first we need to start removing the bottom engine cover, splash shield. We need to remove transmission shield and then we can get to the shaft. But let me explain to you, if you have a BMW with that engine, how you may end up spending $5,000 to $10,000 if you don't do something on time guys. We're doing timing chain replacement on that BMW, right here. It has only 70,000 miles, but some models are affected. If you have the N20, N26 engine, they have problems with timing chain problems guys, around 70,000-80,000 miles. I noticed some earlier, some later, but this is one that failed at 87,000 miles, and if you're not lucky you may end up spending $5,000 to $10,000. We have a special video that explains how to replace the timing chain and which BMW F30s are affected, and I'll try to put the link in the description of the video below. So let's go ahead and start on the front drive shaft removal now. Also guys, those are all our channels right here. You can find all the diagnostic videos, electric videos, engine light videos will be on Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you for watching and let's start on it now. Okay, next step, we're going to lift the car on our little bitty Kia lift. We'll put the link in the description of the video below where we got our lift from. So let's go ahead, lift it up now, and we're going to work underneath guys for a little bit of time now. Okay, let's go now. So this is super convenient guys, lift. You can see very quiet, quick. Lift it up enough to get a creeper underneath and do things under the car, so makes it super convenient by the way. Okay, it has two safety stops, just jump the first one, now it's going towards the second one. Alright, perfect, that's it. Okay, so let's continue with the next step now. So let's show you guys what we'll be doing next. Okay, right here, that's the engine splash shield that we'll be removing. Okay, this one, the cover towards the back. Okay, we'll show you how to do that, how to get everything out of the way if you need to. So we're going to get 8mm socket. Okay, 8mm socket here, and we're going to start on it. So 8mm socket, and we're going to go ahead, start on it now. Okay, you can see we're towards the back. That quick jack is amazing guys. We'll put the link in the description of the video below where we got it from. It gives you enough room to work on your vehicle so you can use it in your car, garage at home, because big lifts you cannot lift it all the way. They're really hard to install. This one you can just move it wherever you need it to be. So quite a few bolts that we're removing, you can see. Very long splash shield. All right. Perfect, loose on that side, one more. Perfect, I think after that point we just have the ones towards the front that go towards the bumper actually. Okay, I'm gonna support it with my foot a little bit so it's not hanging, not to break it, right? And one more. Careful, always use eye protection because there is sand and dirt dropping here. Okay, let's pull it out. Okay, that bottom piece came out just like that. So now for the transmission, guys, plus shield. Okay, we needed to remove the other one. Okay, so we can get to this one now, otherwise you cannot remove it. So 2 bolts with 10mm socket. Okay, 2 bolts with 10mm we're removing now. Wow, and the other one is all the way towards the back. Check it out. Oh, those are nuts. Let me see. Was that a nut or a bolt? Right there. Okay. Okay, that's a nut. Nuts, guys. 2 nuts with 10mm. Okay, now we need to get the 8mm, and we have quite a few that we need to remove here. All right. So we're almost there. I think we have 3 more. Always watch your eyes. Things will fall, dust, dirt. Support it with your leg if you can. Show your socks. Okay, and the transmission splash shield, okay, you can see, guys, came out, okay, just like that. So once we remove the engine and transmission shield, guys, you can see this is the drive shaft, okay, right here, from the transfer case to the front differential. You will have 4 bolts that you will need to remove on this side right here, and 4 bolts on the back side. Now, we're using our jack. You can see here our lift, which is amazing. It gives us enough clearance to be under the vehicle and work on it. So if you want to check out where we got ours from, I'll put the link in the description of the video below. But what you need to do, okay, let me show you what tools you need. You're going to need a reverse torque socket. Okay, and this is number 12. I'll put the links to where you can get the tools in the description of the video below. And now, if you try to get it, guys, okay, to get it loose, let me show you what's going to happen. The drive shaft is going to turn, right? So we need to get one person inside the vehicle, okay, and hold the brake. Hold the brake, and while holding the brake, okay, I'm gonna take it loose. Now I'm going to do that to the front bolts, and then we're going to go and do the same thing to the rear bolts as well. Okay, they're exactly the same design as the front ones. So I pre-loosen all of them, guys, okay, the front and the rear ones, and then you can just remove them with your ratchet. We might even get the little impact, the electric one. I think it will be way faster. I just want to show you what one bolt looks like and how to turn it to the next one, okay, once you pre-loosen them. This is the bolt, not very long bolt, easily removed, perfect. Now grab it with your hand firmly and just turn, guys. Okay, you're going to spin the tires. Your tires need to be in the air, otherwise, okay, let me show you when I spin. Watch, the tires turn as well. So that's what you'll need to be doing. I'll get a little impact and we'll continue. So we got a little impact, guys. Save a little bit of time just to easily remove them. Okay, perfect. That's it, they're very short bolts. Now you grab with your hand, tires in the air, and you just spin it until the next bolt comes. Do exactly the same thing until all 4 of them are removed. On this side, on the 4th one, careful for the thing not to fall and hit you on the head. That's heavy, guys, okay, and it can actually be very, very painful. So it's gonna come out on the front now. Grab it, comes out. No, don't pull. What's happening here? You need to remove the 4 bolts first. So you have to pre-loosen all of them. Okay, now turn it until the next bolt comes. Perfect. And we are going to the next one. Careful for the last one. It can drop, guys, really easy, and again, that thing is heavy. Alright, just one more to go. So let's go ahead, do that now. Perfect. And this is the last one right here. Great. Okay, perfect. Now you just grab and pull the front drive shaft from the transfer case to the front differential out of the vehicle. So you can see, guys, okay, let us show you. This is the drive shaft. Let's just twist it a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Yep. You can see sometimes they get wore out, okay, right here or right there, and you'll be able to notice some play, and that will result into vibrations. But that's how you guys remove it, putting it together practically in reverse order that we took it apart. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Hopefully the video will be helpful. We'll be able to save you some money. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.